Welcome to Daily Dose of Hope. I'm Phyllis Nichols, and I'm glad you're here. Big life changes often get all the attention, and understandably so. Like getting married, having children, buying your first house, getting a great new job, all of those things are worthy of celebrating and acknowledging for sure. But a lot of meaningful things in our lives are shaped really quietly through maybe small and intentional choices that we make really consistently over time. And that's where planning becomes hopeful, and a different kind of planning, not stuffing everything we can into the day, but being really picky about how we're going to spend our time and energy and making sure we have enough time and energy for the things that are important. Not because we're trying to guarantee outcomes, but we want to just keep oriented, right? Like we want to keep going in the direction of what matters most to us. Maybe it's a weekly reset where we get a chance to just sit down and review what's happening and where we want to continue putting our time and energy. Maybe sometimes there are things we need to let go. Creating a realistic plan that honors how we feel instead of ignoring it reminds us that our life isn't off track. Things are always going to be a work in progress, and we may need to change things over time, but we don't have to overhaul our whole life to feel hopeful. New year energy can make us try to change everything all at once. Like we're going to change our whole life. And that's why it seldom works. What if we just chose one thing that aligns with how we want our life to be, and we made that a priority? Planning this way isn't about achievement. It's about, again, alignment and direction. Alignment brings peace, and peace brings clarity, and clarity brings room for hope. So today, I hope you'll ask yourself, what matters most right now, and how can I make a little space for it? The question and the answer will bring you options and bring you hope for the life that you really want to live. This podcast is part of the Sound Advice FM network. Sound Advice FM, Women's Voices Amplified.